next 23 days in order to re-elect Barack Obama as President of the United States. Now, I know that as you go to doors, you'll be ringing doorbells, you'll be knocking on doors, you'll be stopping people on the streets, and invariably somebody's going to ask you, why should I vote to re-elect Barack Obama? Are we any better off today? Well, let me tell you something. I'm going to give you just 3 or 4 short answers to the question. Number one, 4 years ago, the entire campaign was run basically on 2 issues, Iraq and health care. President Obama promised that if you elect me President of the United States, I will get us out of Iraq, and it's done. He said to all of us, if you elect me President of the United States, I will deliver for America accessible, affordable, quality health care for all Americans, and that is done. If anybody says anything to you about Obamacare, don't run from it, embrace it. Tell them that we are glad because Obama cares, and because he cares. Today, no child born with diabetes can be denied health care coverage on his parents. Today, no child or with any pre-existing condition, no man with prostate cancer, no woman with breast cancer can be denied or kicked off their insurance as soon as they get sick. Tell them that all of this is because Obama cares. Children finishing colleges and universities can now stay on their parents' policies up to their 26th birthday, give them time to go and get an advanced degree or find a job. All of that because Obama cares. This country is much, much better off than it was 4 years ago. And when Obama became president, we were losing 750,000 jobs a month. Today, and for the last 31 months, we now have 5.2 million new jobs in this economy. We promised to get the unemployment rate under 8%, and that is done. So those are some short answers for you. So as you go out, don't worry about it, just tell them. Most people know. They'll listen. Just tell them with conviction. And it is my pleasure now, having my good friends here from South Carolina, the Clarks. Don't y'all forget, I know we're going to stay up here working. But be sure to cast your absentee vote. They're from my district. I don't want them up here forgetting to vote for me. Thank them. It's my great pleasure to present now a gentleman who I really admire. I got to know him at a senior citizen center down in Jasper County, right outside of Hilton Head, South Carolina, years ago when he was running for president. He may have forgotten that, but I have not forgotten. And I have grown to admire him a great deal. He is an outstanding Democrat and a great American, General Clark.
Thank you very much, Jim. Really appreciate that. Bobby Scott, it's great to be here with you. 2 really great leaders of the Democratic Party and great representatives of the American people, aren't they?
How about it?
So I'm here to sort of reinforce what we're doing in this area because you've got a lot of veterans here, you've got a lot of military retirees, you've got a lot of active duty service members and families. And you've got businesses that depend on the military. So let's talk about the military for just a second. When you all go out there you tell them Barack Obama has been a strong, effective commander-in-chief. Here's the evidence. Number one, he got us out of Iraq. The mission was done. It's the Iraqis' country. It's not our country. It's their country. We did what we came to do, and we left them with the tools they need if they use them responsibly to take their country forward. That's number one. Number two, when the mission in Afghanistan was struggling, he did the right thing. He surged the troops there. He gave the counterinsurgency mission and President Hamid Karzai's regime, a chance to succeed and build their country. He then finished the surge, and we have a responsible program to get our troops out by 2014, and that's the right thing to do. We will have been there 13 years, and it's their country. It's not our country. The reason we were in Afghanistan in the first place is because the Taliban government there was sheltering Osama bin Laden. Now, President George W. Bush blustered that he wanted Osama bin Laden taken dead or alive. It was a great cowboy statement. The problem with it was that it was tough to do. And as the years went by in the Bush administration, they lost focus. They kind of just dismissed it. Why, Governor Romney even said that he wasn't so interested in Osama bin Laden. President Obama, when he was candidate, said he would put the heat on the people who attacked America, and he would get Osama bin Laden, and he got it. So I just want to tell you, as an active, when I was an active duty officer, I looked at the situation. I know what goes on in the White House when people are thinking about taking a risky decision like that. I love the Navy SEALs. I know a bunch of them. They're fantastic people. But the tough decision was the decision made by President Barack Obama. President Obama has been the most pro-veteran president I think we've ever had, certainly in my lifetime. He has strengthened veterans' benefits for education, veterans' health care, programs to employ veterans and give them jobs, put them to work when they come back, housing for homeless veterans, and research for all the stuff that's going on in Iraq and Afghanistan that's afflicting our men and women when they come back. He's 100% pro-veteran. Now, when you talk to people out here, they may throw back some questions about the other side. So let me just throw a couple of facts out. On the other side, despite all the tough talk by Governor Romney about he'd do this and he'd do that, there's nothing below it. In other words, it's like, I'm really tough. So what would you do? So, well, I think about it really hard and And when it comes to veterans benefits, in his 59-point economic plan, Governor Romney did not mention veterans once. In fact, when he was the governor of Massachusetts, what he did was, as soon as he got into office, he tried to cut veterans benefits. He tried to take away hiring preferences. He wanted to cut the social services outreach to veterans. He wanted to cut the benefits they got from the state of Massachusetts. He's all about sharpening the tool to do what? Cut taxes for who? Wealthy people. And listen, when he speaks, he may deceive some people, but his track record's very consistent. He's always stood for the same thing. Mitt Romney's for Mitt Romney.
That's right.
It's not for us. I'm out here because I believe President Barack Obama is for us. For the middle class, working Americans up, for veterans, and for a strong America. Now please, let's get out there and bring these folks to see the light of reason and vote Democratic and give our president 4 more years to finish what he started.
Remind people tomorrow is the last day to register to vote. If they haven't gotten a voter registration card, there may be a problem. Get it fixed tomorrow. Don't wait until the day after tomorrow.